Now, this is the part that scares me so much. Two very egotistical billionaires that are socially awkward are going to have an interview of each other, neither of which is good at hosting an interview, and it's going to be live and unscripted. If they find one source of controversial topic, this thing could get out of hand, ridiculous, and go south very quickly. Welcome back to Money on the Move, where we specifically track what big money and smart money is currently doing. And ladies and gentlemen, get a load of this. We are about to see two of the world's biggest, most powerful, influential billionaires, Elon Musk and Donald Trump, sit down today for a interview or discussion without a moderator at this current moment, which genuinely has the potential to be one of the most hilarious interviews that we ever watch because neither of these people know how to conduct an interview. Over the last year, we have seen some phenomenal interviews take place. For example, Tucker Carlson interviewing Vladimir Putin. The key difference here, though, is that Tucker Carlson knows how to conduct an interview. However, in this situation, we have two socially awkward billionaires that are coming together to do an interview that could be very positive, could be very awkward, but also could be quite catastrophic if they are sitting at opposite ends on a controversial topic. Donald Trump is returning for at least one night to do a live interview Monday on X, the platform for which he was banned for nearly 2 years following the January 6th storming of the Capitol. And it's going to be live and unscripted. If they find one source of controversial topic, this thing could get out of hand, ridiculous, and go south very quickly. So what's the trade-off to this? Why are they doing it? Well, if there's one thing that these two powerful people share in common, it's their ability to gather and cultivate attention. The conversation serves not only as a way for the former president to potentially reach millions of voters directly, but it's also an opportunity for X, a platform that relies heavily on politics, to redeem itself after some struggles. Now, if you're watching this and you have not already liked and subscribed and turned on notifications, you need to, because in one of our previous episodes, we covered something that most people are not covering. It's the fact that X is undergoing a class action lawsuit against the biggest conglomeration of marketers. Basically, they've all decided to shadow ban and stop spending their ad spend on X directly. So this is a ploy by Elon Musk to try and generate more users and attention on the platform. But also they have had some serious advertising struggles being boycotted. Now, this is a pretty good article that's trending on the Binance Square currently, done by Cryptopolitan. He specifically says that if you're expecting a polished sit-down conversation, you might want to adjust your expectations. Trump is no stranger to saying whatever pops into his head, and Elon Musk isn't exactly the best model of restraint either. Now, I do love watching the All In podcast where you have four billionaires that actually know how to talk to each other pretty well. This is going to be a very sloppy rendition of that. What are they actually going to talk about? Well, it could be everything and nothing. Obviously, Donald Trump is running for president again, and so he's probably going to be hammering on his 2024 campaign. And I got to make this joke, but we all know that Trump has a very descriptive, broad-based vernacular with words like huge, the biggest, the bestest, Sleepy Joe. We're going to experience a lot of that type of commentary if I had to guess. Now, I can't blame him, but Trump definitely has a lot to say about how this country is being run, and many would say it's being run very poorly, and he's clearly going to use this opportunity to express those sentiments too. Now, that's just simply my speculations as to Donald Trump. What about Elon Musk on the other hand? He's playing a different game. First off, we know that X needs more viewers. He's been cozying up to Trump ever since he decided that it would be a good business idea to reinstate his Twitter account, the one that Jack Dorsey suspended. Elon Musk did spend tons of money, billions, to purchase X, and as soon as he did, he actually tweeted that lizard boy Mark Zuckerberg just hit the copy-paste button with Threads. So X is undergoing some attack in market share. Another vitally important aspect to this interview, an element that is so key that we can't overlook, and what Elon Musk is probably going to start discussing as well, is that as soon as Trump was almost assassinated, that is when Elon decided to publicly endorse Trump, and in one of our previous episodes, we covered that he is going to be making monthly stipends or donations to Trump and his campaign. So we can expect to see Elon share some of why he is fully backing Trump in this election race. Presidential campaigns are just broken records that play over and over and over. We will hear the same things that we've always heard, the same rhetoric: inflation, jobs, trade, the economy. But we'll also probably get a new one mixed into it, which is crypto. Before I carry on with this article, it's very important that you know that 1 out of 5 voters in the swing states said that crypto is a very important voting aspect to them. So Trump is going to appeal to the swing states because they actually have the biggest swing on the elections, and he's probably going to hone in on how he wants to be one of the best countries for crypto that there could ever be. He also is heavily invested in crypto, has made NFTs, made a lot of money from NFTs, so I don't think that he's just pandering. I think that there's truth to what he's saying, but we'll also probably see a lot of crypto talk too. Furthermore, to back up the crypto case, he has been endorsed by some of the biggest players in the industry, from the Winklevoss twins to the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, and now to Elon Musk, who we know his relationship with Doge and other crypto memes. Now, this article hits on so many great notes, but the one that I think is the absolute best is this. It signals to conservative voters that the tech world isn't completely against them. We have seen in the last decade the suppression of information. We have seen woke agenda. We have seen so many liberal activities dominating the mainstream media. We saw election interference. And this is finally a turning point where we're seeing big, powerful tech players with their platforms also giving a voice to conservative people, voters, and also expressing that we have an avenue in the tech world with crypto, with X, with other platforms, maybe Donald Trump's new platform that he's releasing, where conservative voices won't be suppressed anymore. We can actually gain some of the market share when it comes to the media and what people see. We can have a totally different experience from the last election where conservative information was highly suppressed. But again, this is all under the big hype and expectation that two very socially awkward, powerful people can sit down and have a real conversation, both of which are only used to ever being on the interviewee side of things, not actually asking other questions. So while this has potential for greatness, it also has potential for a lot of funny memes that are going to be popping up on the internet. What do you think is going to happen? Drop a comment. So let's say you do want to watch this interview, and I don't know why you wouldn't. When you think about how entertaining the debate was between Trump and Biden, and they're talking about their golf handicaps and a bunch of other stupid stuff, and the moderators are just like, what is happening? No one's answered a single question. This should be pretty entertaining too. No moderator, two very socially awkward billionaires, no scripted conversation, just two dudes talking about whatever they're going to talk about. You can tune in to hear this live interview at 8 p.m. EDT. It will be hosted on Trump's official X account, which is @RealDonaldTrump, and it's going to be using a new feature that X is rolling out. So it's also a promotional activity for this new feature called Spaces. It allows users on the platform to host live audio conversations. I truly do hope that tonight's episode will make America laugh again. I have been your host of Money on the Move. My name is Phil Yeager. Like, subscribe, share this with a friend, drop a comment. Keep an eye out for our follow-up video because we'll have much more to talk about this in the days and weeks to come. Thank you again so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Feel free to check out links in the description below. Have a great day, and until next time. This is gonna be the best nation that you've ever seen. It's a real shame what... I gotta work on that.